two important pieces of information that might or might not be pertinent to you. You got 3 dots of low pressure ranging from the Canada area, the upper Pacific Northwest, and then the Pacific area between the Aleutian Islands and Hawaii. And the East Coast is about to get hit with a snow bomb. Let's just pretend that's cat name is Snow. Plus, to make it even more exciting, every month my life turns into a game show. I have to impress you so much to keep THORnews up and running through your contributions and donations, which you can send in to the old school snail mail mailbox to 5430 Birdwood Road, number 416, Houston, Texas, 777, just 2 7s, 10, 19, and 16. Then I got a PayPal, a Venmo, a CashApp, Patron. We got $732 to go with 5 days left. And I would like to say thank you very much to George, Cheryl, Darlene, Joy, Eli, Tawny, and Athena. Also, West Coast, you guys are about to get hit with a bomb as well. A freaking atmospheric rain bomb. Yeah, we're talking some pretty hardcore inches, possibly over 10 in some areas. Don't worry too much. Usually, Nestle lops up the first round of atmospheric river water like gravy on a biscuit, or like they were turning it to gold in bottled water form. Wait, what? Yeah, and I get extra weird during fundraiser season. And yeah, this is your cornucopia of winter severe color weather. Jumble the words however you want to. And so, now that I just have my 7-year anniversary, and you got my mom's birthday, my birthday, then Christmas and New Year's into 2020 coming up, I'm probably going to be all storytelling. And remember, A, I didn't invite you here. B, it's always free. So, chill out, dickweed. Oh, and there's probably going to be cussing in this one, because I'm reflecting back on my own life. And if saying dumb shit is illegal, then I'm goddamn Jesse James. And I know somebody out there who's like, look, I don't like it when you curse the Lord's name. I get it. Rarely do I do it, but my number one function in life has always been as a screenwriter. Like, I naturally have been writing movies since I was like 7, 13, 15. And so I was remembering, like, in 2011, how did I end up here as one of the greatest YouTubers and your Planetary Defense Commander? Because I was thinking, like, in 2011, okay, let me go back. When I graduated high school, I played football at a place called Midwestern State for a year, right? But they didn't have a good enough film program. I finished out all their television and film stuff in 1 year. So I transferred to the University of North Texas. But then in 96, I finished a screenplay, and I got invited to go work on a movie with the guy who directed The Empire Strikes Back. And I had agents and a manager, and I was the hottest screenwriter in town. I was like, oh my God, this place is evil. One time, there was even like a Weinstein gangster who told me they kill people, and they could show me where they buried him in the desert. Anyway, it was a whole other thing. But I left town, took a 10-year vow of poverty. But I didn't finish college. It was my last year, senior year, 12 hours left. Anyway, so after the 10-year vow of poverty was over and my father passed away, I went back to college because he was always like, you need to finish college. So I went back to finish it, second time. And so because I transferred over catalogs or whatever, I had to like take 90 hours all over again, although it was a lot of fun. Anywho, that was over. Most of the guys, the professors I knew there, really liked me. And so I was going to go to grad school there, and then I was going to become the screenwriting professor at the University of North Texas. And one guy got fired, one guy got forced out, and then it became a documentary school as opposed to a narrative film school. And so the head of the doc department was like, no, I don't need you anymore. We don't need a good screenwriting professor here. I was like, what? So I went across town to the University of Texas at Arlington, and the guy there, the head of the program, was like, yeah, you can teach here. We'll take you as a professor if they don't want you, because I had a lot of work experience, and I'm really, really good, and I'm really cool. Anywho, and so I had to finish. I'd finished up college. I went back to college again, and but I had library fines and shit. I took out 22 books on Isaac Newton and they were like 11 days late, and it was like $350. And I was like, dude, I ain't paying $350 for having books, like 10 days late. Like, it's crazy. Let's barter. And they're like, no. Anywho, and so I got a job because I'd done a lot of production work my whole life, working for a company that worked for some of the best civil trial lawyers in all of Texas. Like, you do trial technician stuff where you present exhibits and depositions and investigations and mediations, and that was the best job I ever had. And sometimes I'd work, if you were doing a trial, you could do 90-hour weeks. And I was working on big $1 million trials of some of the biggest companies in the world, oil guys. It was quite the life. Anyway, 2015, I fell in love and had this crazy idea we were going to save the world with the Asteroid Fight Club. And then, the world started slowly falling apart. So now we're here. I'm like, shit, okay. My 7 years, I definitely did my duty. Yellow spot in 24 hours, shit, that could be tornadoes. And so I've definitely done a good job as your planetary defense commander. Absolutely. But we live in this weird age where, the only men who are ever allowed to get any credit whatsoever is Trump or Elon Musk. It's like those are only two men on the planet. That, okay, yeah, they did a great job. And so, sure, yeah, I think as your planetary defense commander, it would be great if I got a raise, or, I don't know, the whole secret society of rich and famous people were allowed to donate or contribute sometimes, or at least let me direct a music video, or who knows, man. Oh, but yeah, so I'm totally picking up my pen again. But yeah, I don't know, I made out with Taylor Swift. I ran into Bruce Willis once. I made him laugh. Ran into Tom Cruise once. He was looking at me funny. Life's just weird. So what I'm trying to say is, before I became Thor of THORnews, I wrote 3 screenplay pages a day. I don't know, I finished the first one I ever finished got bought, optioned, and the second one got optioned, and then I went crazy, 10 that I never showed to anybody. So I'm going to polish a few of those, and then I got 2 new ones I'm writing on. One is a Western, and then the other one is an Alpha, Omega, Neo, modern man tale. Just showing cool guys how to be cool again. And the other thing is a thing called American Bicycle Club, which I've been working on forever. And I think I'm going to brush up Ace River, polish that into shape. Yeah, so if I want to get a woman, shit, I thought, being cool, being kind, being smart, figuring out how to be a good man, a good husband, a good dad would all come in handy to help me find the perfect woman. But I guess the thing I should have been focused on the whole time was damn money. Anyway, so what I'm saying is I hope you guys can contribute to help make the bridge from here to there, and that I'm definitely going to take up a part-time job as a screenwriter. It ain't going to take me, I don't know, but 6 weeks to get in good shape. Just stacks of writing. It's pretty much all my possessions are 2 guitars. You guys are amazing. A bicycle, a bunch of screenplays, a bunch of art, a bunch of drawings, some t-shirts I got to get out. Anyway, shit's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, so I'm working on this Western called The Christmas Kid. And so, yeah, you got a big snow punch coming to your face if you're in the upper northeast. Will it get as far as New York? I bet Katya is going to get snowy enough to smile. That means a whole lot. But look at the size of this cloud, man. That's a big freaking cloud, man, dude. Yeah, it's like I'm stuck between the secret world and the public. Everybody knows I'm insanely talented, one of the greatest video makers on the planet. But my honesty makes me seem like a loose cannon in some people's eyes. I don't even know. Everything's weird. Now, let's look at the atmosphere and the jet stream. Together, you and I. And so, there are at least 2 women I would date this holiday season. Selena and Ariana. You know who you are. Some people are I don't like those choices. And I'm you know what? I definitely don't give a shit because I'm an adult. They're an adult. If at any point in time we decide to consent, I could care less about your opinion, man. At least when it comes to my lady, I like to be cool and respectful. That's how I do it. But I don't know. There's like the Templars of negativity all over the YouTubes. They're like, no, we can't be cool. If we're cool, the devil wins. That is the dumbest shit I ever heard. But like I said, saying stupid shit is illegal, then I'm goddamn Jesse James. And a writer, words are powerful. Somebody the other day was accusing, I don't know, like Selena or Ariana of being a witch. I'm like, dude, you just use a meme to accuse somebody of being a witch? Technically, accusing anyone of magic through technology is weird because technology's magic, man. There's no getting around it. Sure, if you want to find evil and everything, it's in the nooks and it's in the crannies, but it's there way more than most people. Wasn't like this in 2014, man. Wasn't even 2008. You should have been in the 90s. There's like no evil anywhere. And then they killed Kurt Cobain, and then Tupac, and then Biggie, and then Lane Staley, and Chamberlain, and you know, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah. So you got a snow bomb coming here. We're talking a foot. So if you don't like the term snow bomb, tough shit. Because if it's over a foot of snow for any one area of America, I'm going to say, hey, dude, that's snow bomb. Boom. It's crazy jet stream. I'm kind of spunky. There are freaking disruptions in the atmosphere. And weather is so much bigger on Twitter and on YouTube than when I started 7 years ago. It's like I was a professor. Dude, I was like, THORnews is like a university I gave to everybody for free for 7 years. And so, I don't know. There are many reasons, I guess, to donate, contribute, send me a gift, just say thanks for being like in The Big Lebowski, where it's like, yeah, you better be just glad there are people like me around, you know? And I keep it pretty minimal, you know? I live in a freaking foxhole. Shit, I need a woman, though, which means I got to finish the screenplay. Look at that atmosphere. Planes flying around and shit. I've been publicly staying positive while giving you all the truth since 2012. That's impressive, man. You know it. I know it. We know it. Can I get one of my ladies to sit in my lap? Man, I gotta come up with better shit than that. Okay. So this stuff will come together. You'll get Storm A to marry Storm B, and then they'll snow bomb out in New York. Snow bombs in a couple days. And so, I mean, in this wave after wave after wave pattern, you got your next wave right behind this storm. This is the record-breaking storm that punched the West Coast, and it won't even have exited as the next one is coming on in. And that one qualifies as an atmospheric river, which will bring mixed precipitation from Washington into Oregon, California, Idaho, Nevada, Wyoming, and other states with names. And this is the snow bomber, and we're talking a chunk here, 1 to 2 feet of snow. Probably get wet. New York. I want to go to New York, too. I want to get drunk on a freaking rooftop. Christmas kissing. I'm saying dumb shit. I warned myself. That's what happened. Yeah, and we're watching earthquakes, man, like a hog. This volcano's been going up like nuts. That's an earthquake signal. That's an earthquake signal. So you're getting an earthquake signal to the east of Hawaii and the southwest of Baja California. That is technically an earthquake signal. I'm glad I'll be here if anybody on the West Coast during the Christmas eclipse season wants to come hang out in Texas or just not be in California. I got a funny feeling. I think we're going to get a big earthquake in December or the first 10 days of January where, I don't know, suspicious observers and Dutch synths are the best at figuring that shit out. So for December, I would definitely keep an eye on what they have to say in that matter. But I do have a funny feeling about the West Coast. And the gas giants are on the same side and shit. Oh, I haven't gone to the Twitter. It's going to be a cray December. I can guarantee that. Look at this. And so in the Western that I'm writing, The Christmas Kid, the opening scene is one of the best opening scenes I've written. Oh, and I have this crazy idea where I'm going to release 1 or 2 of them like online, like 10 pages at a time. Because the whole copyright, who steals from you, digital thing anyways is super sketchy. So I don't see anything wrong with releasing 1 or 2 in real time, at least when we're still at sample stage for spec markets. You know what I'm talking about, man? As one rule about writing, don't be boring. You know what I'm saying? So I do my best not to be boring. You know, I'm 15 million views later. Yeah, that's a few. It's like 2 million a year. 2 million people show up to my online domicile to hear me preach my word, and at the end, pass around the plate, going, hey, if you appreciated anything I might have donated your way as professor the last 7 years, then I'd appreciate any type of contribution. Any of you Warbucks or Starbucks or Super Rothschilds, if you guys could lift some of the cap during the holiday season of like, don't contribute to Thor, even though he's amazing, awesome, and does a great job, that would be wonderful. I would like to go on a date. I'm going to run around, look at Christmas lights, baby. Man, I miss having the car. Okay, everybody stay cool. I'll do another Twitter version. What are you going to do? Fire me? All right, I can handle it. But yeah, if you do want to say thanks, and I do want to say thanks to George B., Cheryl, Darlene, Joy, Ellie, Tawny, Athena, everybody's support, man. I really do appreciate it. You know, it has been a wild time. Like I said, I think if you look at the script in 2010, it would say like females would dominate music, rock and roll would be as dead as the auteur, and the only two heroes anyone was allowed to mention in 2019 would be Trump or Elon Musk. So I handled myself pretty well during the 2010 through 2019 era. Let's kick some ass. 2020, you know, make some cool movies and stuff. Plus, my X-Men idea is brilliant. Marvel MCU plus DC and you. Talk what? God bless everyone. Stay cool. Peace out. I love you.